All right, guys, my name is Andy too. I'm really not going to talk to you guys about business. I'm going to talk about a life lesson I picked up in the last 6 months. So I'm going to talk about my biggest freaking challenge. Next slide, please. All right, starting off, we're not the next slide. Raise your hands. Everybody raise your hands, please. Raise your hand. Thank you very much. Woohoo! Shouldn't do that, it's too loud. Main point is keep your hands up, because the whole point I want you to raise your hand is to illustrate the point that every one of you guys have built a business. Luckily, I have in my life too. So, but the second point is put down your hands for those who guys have built a business without kids and don't have kids. Okay, sorry, moving ahead. The main thing is, look, this is not a resume. Jeff, don't worry, I'm not looking for jobs. It's specifically, it's just telling about to illustrate the jobs I've had and been lucky enough in the past. I made some big decisions, worked some big companies, and I really thought I was a hot shit on the silver platter. Until about 6 months ago. It didn't work. There we go. My wife told me one thing. Hey, honey, we're having a baby. Tell me, trust me, right now, I am scared shitless inside. So then I thought to myself, what can I tell you guys about what I learned from this experience? The main thing is I want to compare it to some of the bigger business decisions I made in my life versus shopping for baby stuff. So the first thing is outsource MSN sales. I'm 27 years old. I've been given a job to run MSN sales across 8 regions, launch it and with a sales director without Salesforce. How the heck am I getting money? Well, anyway, I spent 3 months convincing MSN Corporate to allow me outsource my sales. In other words, outsource my jobs. Compared to buying fucking baby bottles and nipples, that took 12 weeks. This took 24 weeks. Next one. A couple years ago, I had a chance to become a startup guy or corporate guy. Decision for me, 3 hours. Of course, I'm a startup guy. Then I went around, and again, going back to shopping for baby stuff, I went and took a look at baby cribs. 6 months, still pending. It's not working very well, is it? All right, next slide. Everybody knows this. China, yes or no? Of course. Took us 8 weeks to figure out that's the right way to go. It's a big decision, as you well know. All of you guys know that. Next slide, please. Baby strollers, still pending. Moving forward, 6 months, still working on it, sorry. Oops. Raising seed money. Entrepreneurs out there, I've been an angel investor for a while, I was CEO a few weeks ago, trying to figure out, do I take money now and give up equity, or leave it? It took us 6 weeks to figure out, we'll leave it, we don't need it, right? Then in contrast, baby clothes. I figured this one's the decision's gonna be forever. She's a girl. Sorry? Definitely gonna be a princess. So my last point I want to make is to those people who put their hands down that didn't have a baby but still building business. I'm 44 years old, spent 24 years trying to build a business. 6 months ago, I learned one most important thing. My biggest challenge is not to figure out if China is the right market to go into, if India is the right market to go into. It's about my baby girl. Thanks.